Education, the Nawalan Division, in its commitment to ensure that education must continue amidst the challenges and uncertainties of face-to-face classes brought by coronavirus disease, shall formally open the school year 2021-2022 on September 13, 2021. And in preparation for the opening of classes, the Brigada Eskwela program shall be implemented from August 3 to September 30, 2021, with focus on collaboration and strengthening partnership relations that complement DepEd efforts to implement the basic education learning continuity plan of the ESCP, and to ensure the delivery of quality basic education notwithstanding the COVID-19 pandemic.
To start with our launching of Brigada Pagbasa and Division 2021, Brigada Eskwela virtual kickoff ceremony. Let us all stand to sing the Philippine National Anthem, followed by a prayer. The Marcha ng Leondes and the Lanao of the North and Philippines.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Dapat lang magiging, etos na silanganan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Upang pilihan, tuyang ka ng pagiting, sa manlulupin, di ka masisingil, sa nagatak, tutok sa simulan, sa langit ang pagaw, ay dinatang langawin sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang islang ang matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagkikinig, mapituin at araw niya, kailan pa kayo di magkikinig. Tumanang araw ng walhagit magsinta, kulay ay langit sa piling mo. Ang higaya na kangay mga amin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
اللهم يا من على العرش استوى، يا من خلق فسوى وقدر فهدى وأعطى كل شيء خلقه ثم هدى، يا من أضحك وأبكى وأمات وأحيا وأسعد وأشقى وأوجد وأبلى ورفع وخفض وأعز وأذل وأعطى ومنع ورفع ووضع. سبحان من شق البحار وأجرى الأنهار وكور النهار على الليل والليل على النهار. يا من هدى من ضلاله وأنقذ من جهاله وأنار الأبصار وأحيا الضمائر والأفكار. اللهم وفقنا لهداك واجعل عملنا في رضاك. اللهم آت نفوسنا تقواها وزكها أنت خير من زكاها، أنت وليها ومولاها. اللهم حبب إلينا الإيمان وزينه في قلوبنا وكره إلينا الكفر والفسوق والعصيان واجعلنا من الراشدين يا رب العالمين.
I want to sing a song of love, and with one voice, with one song, we can sing together. Lord, make us strong, make us belong. And if we fall, help us build, always undivided. Love is the key in unity. Let's share His love with another. We are one. We are one bread, one body, one people. United we stand, divided we fall. If we put our trust in the Lord, there'll be melody, love and harmony in every heart. Teach us to pray, Lord, every day. Show us the way, help us feel your loving kindness. Love is the key in unity. Let's share His love with another. We are one. We are one bread, one body, one people. United we stand, divided we fall. If we put our trust in the Lord, there'll be melody, love and harmony in every heart. There'll be melody, love and harmony in every heart. One bread, one body, one people. United we stand, divided we fall. If we put our trust in the Lord, there'll be melody, love and harmony in every. There'll be melody, love and harmony in every heart.
Now we welcoming the Municipal Mayor Baroy Daniel Del Monte, Honorable Rosa Nicolasa. A round of applause, please.
My respect to our ever-serving provincial governor, Imelda Esperanza de Mapuro. Same goes to our first district congressman, Muhammad Khalid Ibranza de Mapuro, and the second district congressman, Abdullah D. Mapuro, and to all SK members, municipal mayors, and SK members who are in attendance today. My respect also to all DepEd officials from Region 10, headed by Regional Director Arturo Bayuco. Season 3, to DepEd officials of Lanao del Norte, headed by School Division Superintendent Edelberto A. Opinaria, teachers, parents, DepEd partners, and various stakeholders. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. For the past years, our educational system has been severely impacted due to the threat brought about by COVID-19. It has certainly brought new challenges and situations that we need to adjust, including but not limited to prohibition of face-to-face classes and mass gatherings, and our urgent need to shift from the traditional way of learning to alternative or remote learning modalities. Despite all these hardships, we remain steadfast and unfazed to continue to provide quality education to our children and strengthen our partnership in making a clean, safe, and disaster-ready learning environment for our learners and teachers. Through the implementation of Brigada Eskwela. Today, it is my honor to welcome you all to the launching of Brigada Pagbasa and the 2021 Brigada Eskwela kick-off ceremony. Brigada Eskwela is an annual activity of the DepEd, wherein it calls the parents, community, and the various stakeholders together to prepare for the opening of classes, aimed at promoting sustainable and safe living. This year's Brigada Eskwela will highlight the importance of collaboration and unity in addressing health and social issues at home, in the school and community. Brigada Eskwela is a continuing innovation for everyone because the repair and maintenance of the school is not solely the responsibility of the teachers. Every one of us bears this responsibility. Also today, we will launch the Brigada Pagbasa, another form of Brigada Eskwela that aims to promote literary and numeracy through the help of DepEd partners and volunteers. As we continue to navigate an uncharted waters, we still have a lot of work to do to continue the education of our children throughout the rest of the pandemic, as well as providing the assistance that our children need towards recovery. But the lesson we have learned and the innovation we have pioneered will be with us for a long time. We built new structures and demonstrated timely and relevant practices that will outlast COVID-19 and will surely benefit the students and teachers for years to come. On behalf of the local government unit of Baroy, I warmly welcome you all to today's momentous event. Be healthy and well. Once again, good morning and God bless us all.
Thank you so much, our Municipal Mayor of Baroy, Lanao del Norte, the Honorable Rosa Gata Olaso. And now let us watch an opening solo coming from Indahan Dance Group, one of the top 50 dance groups all over the country. They were selected to perform in the International Dance Exchange on Air, a program by the National Commission for Culture and the Arts, which was aired last November to January 2021 in NCCA Facebook page and YouTube channel. The Lanao del Norte and Latin Dance Group showcased in their performance the rich, diverse culture of Lanao del Norte, considering that the province is inhabited by the Maranaos, the Sabanians, and the Christians living in unity and peace.
The term Lanao is derived from the Maranao word Ranao, meaning body of water. It is truly a place where Muslims and Christians live harmoniously, where culture and differences are mutually respected. With good governance, Lanao del Norte has made its promise to consistently become better than ever.
Pilipino, tara na kanta na Pilipinas. Oh, tara na kanta na Pilipinas. Tara na Pilipinas, kanta na Pilipinas. Tara na kanta na Pilipinas. Ipakita na ang galing ng Pilipino. Tara na kanta na Pilipinas. Oh, tara na kanta na Pilipinas. Saan man dako, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, tinig mo ay sadyang kahanga-hanga. Awit mo ay salamin ng iyong buhay. Aawitin ang buong bansa. Ang galing mo, kapatid, kailanman. Buong bansa ngayon ay kakanta. Tara na kanta ng Pilipinas. Ipakita na ang galing ng Pilipino. Tara na kanta ng Pilipinas. Oo, tara na kanta ng Pilipinas.
to give us
And to give us the message on Facebook for today's activity, let us have our Regional Director, the Department of Education, Region 10, Dr. Arturo E. Mayor, Cecil Green.
Oh, kita na ito. Okay, share ni Sir Flor.
Isang makabuluhang araw po sa ating lahat. Mula dito sa amin sa Kagawaran ng Edukasyon, Samihan ng Mindanao. At the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic, we responded to the Secretary's call to continue education, prepared our education learning continuity plans, braved the challenges, and finished with high spirits the school year 2020-2021. In this year's Brigada Eskwela, we have adopted the slogan, Bayanihan para sa Paaralan, as our theme to call for our collective efforts in promoting collaboration for safe living and addressing social issues and concerns in schools, at home, and in the community. Hence, we have strategized our activities for the 2021 Brigada Eskwela to signify our unfailing commitment and undivided unity. We have virtually convened today to put all our actions together with clearer goals and strategies, recalibrated LCPs, and renewed unwavering commitment. However, as seen by others, our Brigada Eskwela initiatives seem irrelevant in this time of the pandemic since there are no face-to-face classes and less engagements in schools. But no, our Brigada Eskwela program is one timely and relevant activity that we can pursue and maximize while the learners are not in schools. This only means that by the time our COVID-19 situations will have been lifted to allow our face-to-face engagements, our schools will then be ready for a fresh start. As American writer Elbert Hubbard once put it, the best preparation for good work tomorrow is to do good work today. But ladies and gentlemen, let us also remember that while the Brigada Eskwela program may focus on preparing the physical requirements for school readiness, it should be checked against holistic readiness. Again, just like what American athlete David Robinson said, preparation is everything. In other words, our school readiness in terms of improved learning environment must be gauged and tightly harmonized with the other three reform areas for quality, namely the K-12 curriculum review and update, teachers upskilling and reskilling, and engagement of stakeholders for support and collaboration. All our efforts call for the wise use of MOOE, revisiting and revising the school improvement plan, the annual implementation plan, and even the work and financial plans, which in these trying times must be focused on supporting the timely, accurate, and complete delivery of the necessary instructional materials. Our initiative should be geared towards strengthening our partnerships and linkages to support the most relevant, essential, and actual needs. And yes, all of these, ladies and gentlemen, call for our enhanced basic education learning continuity plans, or we call BELCPs. And not to forget, we must do all of this in compliance with the health and safety protocols. With clear vision, recalibrated LCPs, reignited commitment, and undivided bayanihan spirit, we can confidently say, sulong edukalidad. Muli, kaagapay ang buong DepEd Region 10, sama-sama nating itaguyod ang adhikaing maipagpatuloy ang ligtas, makabuluhan, at dekalidad na edukasyon sa gitna ng kasalukuyang pandemya at sa mga susunod pang mga hamon. Ang lahat ng ito ay alay natin para sa bawat Pilipinong mag-aaral, sa ating lahat at sa bayang nililiyan. Tara na, magbayanihan na at magbrigada eskwela na. Marami pong salamat.
Your voice said over. Thank you so much, Marty. And now we have this privilege to listen to a message coming from our school's division superintendent. And so welcome, Dr. Roberto Yones Montreal.
Greetings. Well, the ancient African proverb that says it takes a village to raise a child still holds true even at this time of pandemic. When children are to stay at home, educators also greatly believe that it takes the entire community to educate a child, despite school closure, hence the Brigada Eskwela initiative of the Department of Education. At the outset, allow me to express my sincerest appreciation to the men and women behind the successful implementation of this yearly activity when both of our internal and external stakeholders come together to prepare our schools for the opening of classes. Foremost, allow me to express my sincerest gratitude to our most dynamic leaders in this province, to Provincial Governor Imelda Quebranza de Maporo, and to our Congressional District Representatives, Honorable Congressman Abdullah D. Di Maporo and Congressman Muhammad Khalid Quebranza de Maporo. Thank you so much for making it possible for us to improve and secure our schools. Your tireless effort to provide us funding and material and human support is of great value to us. I might not be able to mention everyone, but please know that my heart is filled with so much joy and gratitude for your generosity, hard work, and commitment to help ensure the delivery of basic education amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. I am humbled by the continuous support that you have extended to our schools. In fact, some of our schools recently won in the region-wide search for Brigada Eskwela Best Implementing Schools. The Lama Central Elementary School under the school principal, Ellen D. Guzman, emerged first place in medium school category, while Baruy Central Elementary School under the school principal, Raquel Cabusas, came out second in large category, and Maranding Central Elementary School under the leadership of school principal, Mary Grace B. Yap, in mega category. This regional recognition simply show your strength as our partners. This year's Brigada Eskwela theme, Bayanihan para sa Paaralan, is a call for action, especially at this time when we are all faced with uncertainties. Moreover, this is DepEd's friendly reminder that despite the numerous setbacks in the implementation of the Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan, we are still committed to deliver quality, equitable, and culture-based education because we are 100% sure of your support. My prayer now is for everyone to sustain the desire to help, to continue collaboration as we strengthen our partnership and fully implementing our Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan. With the Bayanihan spirit, let's continue to work hard and hand in hand and take part in all our initiatives as we continue educating with a heart. Again, thank you so much and mabuhay.
Our school's division superintendent, Dr. Roberto Yones. And now, joining us live from the provincial capital, the province of Lanao del Norte, Here is our motherly and very dedicated leader of our province, the Honorable Governor Imelda Anging Quibranza Limapor.
Good morning, Gob. Gob, muted ka, Gob.
It's my ano na. We're not following
Okay.
the program anymore.
Okay na, Gob. Good morning, Gob. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Yes,
Oh,
yes.
dagan mi diri, Gob. Natapok mi diri.
Oh.
Dagan mi
Ana
diri,
aday
Gob.
Yes, LM.
Oh, dagan mi diri. Nagtapok mi, Gob.
Okay.
Naka-project
So-
po ka sa screen na mo diri. Daghan kay mi makakita nimo. Oh, pero social distancing. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's my ano na?
Yes po, Gob. It's your turn.
Okay. Kasi I was looking at the program. Wala pa po. Anyway. To our honored officials and guests, DepEd Region 10 Regional Director, Dr. Arturo B. Bayocot, of DOST 10 Regional Director, Alfonso P. Alamban, our schools, Division Superintendent, Edelberto L. Oplinaria, our congressional representatives of Lanao del Norte, Congressman Muhammad Khalid Dimaporo of the 1st District, and Congressman Abdullah Dimaporo of the 2nd District, Honorable Abdullah Macapaar of the Bangsamoro Transition Authority, our Honorable Sangguniang Panlalawigan, the Honorable Vice Governor Maria Cristi Atay, the local chief executives present, our uniformed personnel from the Armed Forces of the Philippines and Philippine National Police, all development partners from the non-governmental organizations to the DepEd Division of Lanao del Norte family, teachers, parents, students, and other stakeholders, a pleasant day to everyone. The fact that education is very vital in all facets of our lives cannot be overemphasized. DepEd plays a decisive role in making education accessible to all. For more than a year, the education sector suffered the brunt of the pandemic. From the traditional school teaching setup, we are forced to adjust to new learning modes. But this does not rather deter us to continue our pursuit of quality education. My heartfelt appreciation to all teachers for their dedication and tenacity. My salute also to the parents for meeting the challenges of the new normal. Together with school leaders and teaching personnel, you are important partners in keeping our schools conducive to learning. You play a significant role in the holistic development of our children. I am likewise grateful to the rest of the stakeholders of the sector for your continuous support. Your relentless efforts to provide a strong support system to our school children are worthy of recognition. Our cohesive efforts are much needed in these challenging times, for indeed, everyone has an important role to play in preparing our youth for the future. The harsh realities of the pandemic still linger in our midst. So the usual physical presence of teachers and students in a classroom setting will not be happening soon. But we continue to give importance to the preservation and maintenance of our schools to prevent deterioration. God willing, we will be able to use them when the crisis is over. Beyond the physical structure of the learning environment, we must guarantee also adequate provision for our learners' essential competencies. We need to prepare them to contribute to the nation building Launching Brigada Pagbasa is indeed a vital step not just to ensure the continuity of their learning during these challenging times, but also to improve the literacy and quality of education in the entire division. As we continue our lives in this new norm and anticipate a challenging school year ahead, let's remain steadfast. We have instituted the Brigada Eskwela as a venue for all of us to work together amidst these challenging times. We organized this yearly event to synchronize our efforts and pool resources for the improvement of our educational facilities. The Brigada Eskwela, as a movement, has paved the way to strengthen for unity for a common purpose. With this year's slogan, Bayanihan para sa Paralan, we recognize the importance of community participation, especially during this time of adversity. On behalf of the provincial government of Lanao del Norte, I wish to convey my deepest support for your kick-off program for the Brigada Eskwela 2021-2022 and the launching of Brigada Pagbasa. To the DepEd Division of Lanao del Norte, congratulations and may God bless you in this endeavor. As we all know, our COVID-19 in the province are increasing. With this, I appeal to your continuous cooperation and open-mindedness. Continue to strictly observe standard health protocols. Let us not allow the virus to stop the dreams of our children, while at the same time ensuring the safety of our families. In today's world, vigilance is more important. Together, let us help each other and protect our loved ones. Together, we will heal as one. Thank you and God bless everyone.
Thank you very much, Gob. Thank you, Kayo. Thank you, Bob. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Wala-wala lagi ni ilang kuan nga naman eh. Ilahan eh.
Magandang araw po sa ating lahat, lalong-lalo na sa ating mga kasama sa Department of Education, sa ating mga DepEd officials, mga education partners at supporters. Magandang araw po sa ating lahat. Ako po si Jomel P. Hitonzo, ang Program Director ng World Vision Development Foundation for Brigada Pagbasa. Ako po ay labis na nagpapasalamat sa pagkakataong ibinigay niyo sa akin upang ibahagi ang Brigada Pagbasa at makita kung paano tayo pwedeng magtulong-tulong upang tugunan ang mga pangailangan ng ating mga kabataan, lalong-lalo na sa aspeto ng pagbasa. So just to walk you through, the Brigada Pagbasa was established by World Vision in partnership with the Department of Education sa bisa po ng isang Memorandum of Agreement na pinirmahan noong 2019. Ang Brigada Pagbasa po is a national movement for reading that aims to bring together all education champions and provide every Filipino an opportunity to contribute in nation building by helping Filipino children enhance their reading skills in the context of partnership. This is to support the DepEd's goal to provide children access to quality education. At nitong June 18 po, kami nagpapasalamat sa Department of Education sa pamumuno ng ating mahal na Secretary Liling Magtolis Briones at ang ating pangalawang kalihim Undersecretary Tonisito Omali Esquire of External Partnership Service sa pag-organize ng isang virtual MOA signing upang ipakita sa lahat yung ating mas pinalakas pang partnership sa pagtataguyod ng kultura sa pagbasa. Ito po ay na-post sa DepEd Facebook page para ma-inspire pa yung ating ibang mga partners na sumali sa ating advokasiyang ito. Just to walk you through on the legal basis of Brigada Pagbasa, ang Brigada Pagbasa po ay isang tugon sa hamon bawat bata bumabasa o Tribis Initiative in the context of partnership. At ito ay napapaloob sa RA 9155 dahil ang Brigada Pagbasa po is a form of Brigada Eskwela that aims to support the Department of Education in addressing literacy gaps in the community in the context of partnership. So meaning we don't intend to duplicate the wheel or to duplicate what DepEd is already doing in the community, but rather to identify the gaps and see how we can engage partners and supporters to strengthen the existing reading intervention activities implemented by the Department of Education. And we're also thankful for DepEd because when they released the DepEd Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan, the mandate to strengthen Brigada Pagbasa is indicated at page number 50 of the said document. And then we're also very happy because just this June, there was a guideline on the utilization of Program Support Fund for building partnership and linkages released by DepEd External Partnership Service, and Brigada Pagbasa is part of this document, and we are very grateful kasi talagang mas mapapalakasan natin yung pag-i-implement ng programa at the community level. So Brigada Pagbasa follows this principle, yung lead a child approach. This is actually an acrostic of the key activities and the framework that we follow. So L stands for leveraging on existing partners after school initiative, meaning we don't need to reinvent the wheel. So kung ano man yung ginagawa na at the school level, alam ko ang DepEd, ang dami na natin ginagawa mga reading remediation activities headed by the curriculum department, So tuloy lang po 'yon, Ang kagandahan lang nito, we can identify ideas and gaps where we can be of support para mas marami pang bata ang matulungan sa pag-implement ng Brigada Pagbasa. And then E, as mentioned, Brigada Pagbasa is implemented the way Brigada Eskwela is conducted. So we also would like to engage volunteers and partners to help children how to read. Later on, I will share with you different avenues where our partners could be of support. And then letter A is on the adoption of indicator or school in order to help in the implementation of Brigada Pagbasa. So when you say indicator, there are activities identified which I will be sharing later based on the framework that we have that partners can choose from depending on their organizational mandate and capacity and availability. And then letter D is about developing and driving education solutions and innovations. Because one with DepEd, we believe that there is no one-size-fits-all approach in teaching our children how to read. So we continue to work with different partners and stakeholders to harvest practices and activities that will enhance the reading skills of our students. So some of the feature of the program is that Brigada Pagbasa is a readership program. It does not intend to intervene with the existing curriculum, but rather a platform that will help enhance the existing reading remediation being implemented in the community. It is also smart or specific, measurable, attainable, reliable, and time-bound because before we implement the program, we are actually starting with an assessment using functional literacy assessment tool. And then after that, we will decide, depending on the result of the assessment, what kind of enrichment activities we're going to provide for our children para specific. And then, nabanggit ko nga kanina, it is a volunteer engagement platform. And because of that, it fosters social accountability and community participation in providing literacy building support for our children. So this is the overall framework of Brigada Pagbasa. Our goal is to help the Department of Education ensure that all learners will have improved learning outcomes. And we can do that by providing opportunities for children to attend literacy enhancement programs, be it face-to-face or virtual, no? Lalo ngayon that we are implementing the multimodal learning approaches. So we have two major activities. We have the first one focuses on training of parents and community partners so they can be equipped on skills that will help support their children's learning at home. So this is done with the support of our expert teachers composed of DepEd teachers, reading coordinators, and partners at the community level, NGO partners. No? So nagtataguyod tayo ng mga training sa pakikipag-ugnayan sa ating kagawaran. So yun, with the help of the curriculum family, no, nag-identify kami ano bang mga training pa ang pwedeng i-provide. Kung meron ng training na to, maybe we can focus on other things. So talagang pinag-uusapan po at the school level kung anong capacity bilang ibibigay sa ating mga volunteers para masiguro na in alignment po ang lahat sa pag-implement ng Brigada Pagbasa. And these trained Brigada Pagbasa learning facilitators will be mobilized to facilitate reading interventions at home. So depende po, iba't ibang itsura din yan sa mga areas na pwedeng pumunta. They can visit the students, no, in their household, pero may iba naman dahil bawal pang lumabas, they are providing literacy building support using virtual platforms. So iba't iba po yung ginagawa natin, depende sa context po ng ating community. So yan po ay nagagawa sa pamamagitan ng pagpaplano between DepEd, community partners, local stakeholders, and our local government units. So may mga tinitrain din pala tayong mga SK officials, no, sa Brigada Pagbasa to serve as learning facilitators din natin. So Brigada Pagbasa has four major components. No? As mentioned kanina, we have developed a literacy assessment tool called FLAT or Functional Literacy Assessment Tool na sa experience ko po may mga regions tayo na nagpapatrain on how to use it kasi nga they find it easy to implement, to identify the learning difficulty of the child. No? So we have a video created for that. So I will share with you the link where you can access the material. Then as I mentioned a while ago, we also provide capacity building for parents and volunteers like yung mga SK officials natin, LGU, retired teachers, yung iba naman mga church partners, yung iba naman papasok pa lang sa DepEd, no, para maging Brigada Pagbasa learning facilitators natin. And then part of the training that we provide is the development of local materials such as storybooks in mother tongue, and then we are using Bloom software para po sa paggawa ng mga teaching learning materials for the project rollout. And of course, because we believe that it takes a village to raise a child, we are also engaging local stakeholders on how they can support the implementation of Brigada Pagbasa. And that is part of the community action and mobilization component of Brigada Pagbasa program. So this is the process. No? So we start with the mapping of learners and coordination with Brigada Pagbasa learning facilitator. So here, we plan with the school heads and local volunteers kung paano to gagawin, kailan at anong modality. No? So talagang may plano before we cascade the program. And then once we have decided, we will implement reading and literacy skills assessment. And then after that, we will plan out the schedule of reading remediation activities. And then there's an ongoing, while the program is still ongoing, we are doing proactive feedback sessions and monitoring to see, no, how our children are progressing and what are the gaps and action points that we can employ in order to address the challenges we encounter in the course of project implementation. So ito yung training program that we provide. So depending on the discretion of the Department of Education, there are divisions, schools requesting for assistance to conduct this training, like teaching beginning reading using marungkit fuller approach, how to use the functional literacy assessment tool, yung paggamit ng Bloom software for storybooks development, strategies in teaching remedial reading, strategies in key domains of literacy. Although may mga ibang schools naman na tapos na sila sa gantong training, so we are providing other areas for support para i-implement yung Brigada Pagbasa program. And then our volunteers can sign up as volunteer reader. Yung iba naman nag-sign up as volunteer tutor. Yung iba naman na walang time but they have the resources, they sign up as volunteer book donor, and some of our supporters are providing volunteer support like communication allowance, meals for the volunteers. Iba naman nagpo-provide ng mga facilitators kit kagaya ng ipapakita ko, no, like this one, no. Some of them who cannot really be there, may iba mga private companies nag-sponsor ng ating volunteers kit, no. Yan po ay proposal lang naman, so our partners can adapt, no, the design which is already posted in our Brigada Pagbasa Google Drive. Itong bag na to ay may lamang big books for storytelling, may assorted colored paper, writing coloring materials, may alcohol, face mask, tapos may printed learning worksheets din na pwedeng ilagay. May in-upload na rin kaming mga sample ng worksheets na pwedeng i-download din, no, open source po yon, that you can print and use for your learning facilitators kit. Yan. And then these materials are actually uploaded doon sa ating drive. You can follow this link, and then you can also visit our Facebook page at sama sa Brigada Pagbasa for you to see how our partners are implementing Brigada Pagbasa in their respective communities. Yan, no? So meron din tayong pinrovide na project ID para yung mga partners natin na mag-sponsor sa event can include their logo in the program implementation. So just take note that this is the official project ID provided by DepEd. So hindi po natin siya pwedeng i-alter, but we have provided space here where you can include your logo. Yan. So Brigada Pagbasa can be adapted, no, sa mga campus chapters, yung mga NSTP natin, no, may mga schools tayo like De La Salle University where we engage students, no, sa kanilang NSTP activities where they provide literacy building support using virtual platforms para mag-tutor sa ating mga struggling learners. Iba naman yung ating mga private companies sa kanilang CSR at marketing campaign. So they are adapting Brigada Pagbasa program. Yan. So ito yung mga example po ng mga kits na pwede nyo i-download from our Google Drive. No, may mga partner tayo, kinumpile na nila ito, pinrint, and then i-deliver doon sa kanilang targets sa schools. So some partners are also providing Brigada Pagbasa Learners Kit, no, na may lamang na ito. Ito ay canvas bag pero may ginagawa din tayong sling bag for the learners if they want to have that, no. So yung mga budget po ng mga kits na to ay hindi nanggagaling sa World Vision but rather sponsored by our partners from LGU, sa mga church partners natin who would like to be part of Brigada Pagbasa implementation. So, yung laman po niyan, iba't iba depending on the available resources at the community level. So, mabilis na lang po, ito yung mga example ng ating mga project rollout like yung ating mobile library kung saan yung LGU ay nag-provide ng tricycle, no, at nilalaman na ng mga partners ng storybook. So, pupunta sa mga barangay ito, no, every week, tapos paparada yung mga bata, kukuha ng libro, pa isa-isa o padadalawa, uuwi sa bahay kasi bawal sila mag-umpukan, and then after 30 minutes, ibabalik yung libro. So yung mobile library pong yan ay naka-station lang sa bawat barangay for the whole day para yung mga bata ay pipila at pupunta-punta lang dyan para kumuha ng librong babasahin at iuwi sa bahay. Yan. May mga donors din tayo nag-provide ng bicycle na lalagyan ito ng bubong para gawing mobile library din at panghatid ng mga modules pagdating ng pasukan. Ito din po yung mga learning sessions natin at the community level, yung ating mga SPG. Make no mistake po, magkakapatid po yan, kaya pinayagan magdikit-dikit. So, nung kumuha sila ng libro, umuwi sa bahay at binasahan nila yung kanilang mga kapatid para matuto magbasa. Yan. So may mga regional office din tayo, kagaya ng DepEd Region 5 na nag-call for Brigada Pagbasa volunteers, no, na I think as I speak nasa 130,000 volunteers na sila. Tapos in-endorse na lang ito sa mga division offices hanggang sa schools para po sa actual project implementation ng Brigada Pagbasa. No, ito yung kanilang proposed schedule, no. Actually, nung simula na mag-launch sila last June 18, tuloy-tuloy lang yung kanilang training, orientation ng volunteers, tapos every month may ginagawa po silang project monitoring conference hanggang sa dumating sila dito sa kanilang project evaluation and appreciation program. So ito lang po yung mga list of activities na pinapakita ko that you might find applicable also to your division, to your district, and to the schools in the course of project implementation. So ito yung mga ibang pictures ng school level implementation na kung saan ang mga principals mismo, ang reading coordinators, nagpo-provide ng training para sa ating mga volunteers. No, ayan yung mga example ng mga materials na dinevelop ng ating mga learning facilitators na ilalagay nila sa kanilang mga learners kit, no, at volunteers kit, no, para sa Brigada Pagbasa rollout. No, ito din yung mga na-post na mga pictures sa ating Brigada Pagbasa Facebook page, no, na ginagawa ng ating mga partners. Sa kanila may mga pinayagang mag one-on-one, no? So depende ito sa pag-ugnayan ng ating mga local partners sa IATF at the community level kung pwede ba silang pumunta sa mga bahay-bahay para mag-tutor ng mga bata. Yung ibang hindi naman po pwede ay gumagamit ng iba't ibang kapamaraanan like Facebook Messenger, Skype, Zoom para po makapag-tutor gamit ng online platform. Yan, no? So kasama rin ito sa mga reading sessions natin na ginagawa at the community. May iba naman, no? May mga funds nating mga LGU, no, nagpo-provide sila ng tablet para pwedeng ma-access ng bata yung mga digital library, no, gamit ang mga instructional tablets na ito. So we hope na mas marami pa tayong para sa ma-engage para mag-donate ng mga gadgets sa ating mga bata. Hindi naman ito pinamimigay, but more on dinadala sa community during sessions lang, tapos kinukuha ulit so that other children can also use, no, sa ibang mga barangay at mga households. Okay, no, even our partners from Philippine Coast Guard, no, kasama na rin natin diyan, no, as volunteer readers, no, during reading camp. Yan. So sa aking pagtatapos po, nais ko lamang i-emphasize na napakahalaga po ng pagtataguyod ng kultura sa pagbasa, dahil ako po bilang isang guro naniniwala na ang mga batang marunong bumasa ay malaya silang mag-isip, malayang mangarap, at malayang tuparin ang kanilang minimithi na maging pag-asa ng bayan. Kaya po, muli, no, sa ngalan ng World Vision, kami po ay patuloy na kumakatok sa puso ng ating mga kababayan na tayo ay magsama-sama, magtulong-tulong sa pagtataguyod ng kultura sa pagbasa. So muli, ako po ay nagpapasalamat sa pagkakataon pong ito, at ako po ay umaasa na mas marami po tayong makasama sa Brigada Pagbasa. So, yun po, at maraming salamat at magandang araw po sa ating lahat. God bless you.
Director for Brigada Pagbasa from the World Vision Philippines. Actually, Sir John, I was informed online. He's with us today, virtually live. And to give us a message from Brigada Pagbasa, let us have once again our school's division superintendent, Dr. Edilberto L. Opinaria.
Greetings! This year's Brigada Eskwela focused on strengthening partnership activities and stakeholders' engagement that complement depth and efforts to ensure quality basic education amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. The activities include the collaboration for safe levy and to address social issues and concerns in schools, at home, and in the community. Hence, our goal is to intensify the implementation of the Brigada Pagbasa program to improve the literacy and numeracy of our learners through the help of our internal and external stakeholders. Brigada Pagbasa program brings all policymakers and other stakeholders across all sectors from international and local agencies and organizations to form collaborations in order to help all learners to read and become functionally literate. Literacy refers to the ability to identify, understand, interpret, create, compute, and communicate using visual, audible, and digital materials across disciplines and in any context. Aligned with literacy is the ability to read, write, communicate, and interact with other people for the purpose of knowing something worth remembering. The Department of Education has initiated and funded several programs and activities that cater the needs and demands of the 21st century diverse learners. The importance of reading literacy is truly commendable. It is worth to note that through literacy, one is empowered to interact in a community and to visualize one's work as an individual who can contribute in sustainable development of the society. To harness learners' reading ability serves as a great challenge to all schools, school heads, most especially to the teachers, being the classroom managers and facilitators of learning. It is important for the teachers to pursue their initiative in teaching reading. They should never give up on guiding and inspiring the learners to embrace reading during their formative years to uplift them from the quagmire of ignorance. It is in this light that the Department of Education encourages every teacher to be true-blooded reading teacher because reading is regarded as the most important skill a learner must acquire. Thus, it is very important to intensify the implementation of our school-based reading program. The division's project, I Read and I Care, could help a lot in making our learners to become independent young readers who do not only bark at the friends, but who read with comprehension. As Tommy G. Paula said, reading is important because if you can read, you can learn anything about everything and everything about anything. To all of us in Deep Ed, let us continue educating with a heart. Good day, everyone, and mabuhay!
And reading communication in Lanao Norte Division. Here is our education program supervisor and reading coordinator, Dr. Earl C. Gonzalo.
The transition of the K-12 basic education program from traditional face-to-face classes to distance learning has challenged the implementation of Learning Continuity Plan of the Department of Education and the support of its curriculum stakeholders. The new landscape has also raised concerns on the quality of learning in the new normal, since there is a clear shift in learning facilitators and learning environment. Among these primary issues are the readiness of language teachers and the effectiveness of school reading programs to support learners who have gaps in reading. These gaps in reading would affect the development of literacy skills in language and content areas. To address these needs, the Division of Lanao del Norte has enjoined all schools to innovate reading programs that would cater the needs of learners in modular distance learning and online distance learning. The Division of Lanao del Norte, through the Curriculum Implementation Division, oversees that these programs for reading anchor to Bawat Bata Bumabasa, Project Care for Norman Readers, and Project I Care. Innovations for reading enhancement and development. DepEd Lanao del Norte is proud to showcase Project iRead's iRead on Air and iRead Online for struggling learners and beginning readers through developing contextualized audio and video lessons for modular distance learning, online distance learning, TV-based instruction, and radio-based instruction. Aside from reading, audio and video lessons for content areas are produced and made available for teachers and learners in the whole division. Materials from early language literacy and numeracy, pedagogical retooling in mathematics, language and science, and Philippine informal reading inventory are also utilized for remediation. A promising model of best practices for reading is the Reading Readiness Made Easy or RTME program of Carusa Integrated School in the new normal. It is designed for learners who fall to non-reader reading level and frustration reading level, using print media, audio media, and video media, coupled with explicit strategy instruction, interactive reading strategies, home visitations of advisors, and community learning facilitators. school year 2020 to 2021, DepEd Lanao del Norte, together with seasoned educators, endeavored to hold virtual training workshops for language education on kindergarten content knowledge cum development of contextualized reading readiness materials, Maranao and Binisiang Sinugbuanong orthographies cum development of mother tongue-based instructional materials, virtual reading literacy training, division training on the enhancement of pedagogical skills in teaching reading in the mother tongue and bridging process for grades 1 to 3 teachers, storybook writing, teaching English communicatively in the Philippines, and literacy training series. The Curriculum Implementation Division also recognized the perseverance of learners to appreciate reading by conducting virtual reading activities and virtual reading competitions. This success would not have been possible without the unwavering and unceasing support from curriculum stakeholders aside from learners, parents, and teachers. The local government unit of the municipality of Kauswagan has provided tablets to its learners to aid in learning content areas and reading. Aside from that, a variety of reading materials was made accessible and available by Grolier International Incorporated to 139 public schools of Lanao del Norte. For the school year 2021 to 2022, the Division of Lanao del Norte strengthens and extends its commitment to advocate literacy, numeracy, and 21st century skills through a stronger relationship among learners, parents, teachers, school heads, government agencies, and non-government organizations.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Okay, that was the presentation from the Education Program Supervisor and a Reading Coordinator on its best practices on the reading implementation and the division of Lanao del Norte. So this time, let us hear messages of support from our stakeholders. To start with, let us hear a message from the Honorable Barry Y. Baguio, the President and the Mayor's League in Lanao del Norte. To be followed by Ms. Maria Liza G. Bernal, Project Manager, Mindanao Operations of World Vision Philippines.
A message.
A message also coming from Sir Tito P. Villarreal, Save the Children Project Coordinator. And also a message from City Amina Pedranza de Maporo, President, Inner Wheel Club, Lanao del Norte. And lastly, a message coming from our Regional Director of GOST, Director Alfonso P. Alambal Cecil.
Before giving to you their messages, I would like to call in our representative from Save the Children for the turnover of for the turnover ceremony.
May we request our school division superintendent, Dr. Roberto Yones Ordinaria, and our assistant school division superintendent, Dr. Rosemary Torta Cesar, to please be on stage and receive our educational package from Save the Children.
And I would like to request also on stage our two kids, Dr. Maria Fernando Tiago and Dr. Maria Eva Eskwela.
Here are our recipients of LCD projectors and TV. We have Kalina Kalinitan Integrated P School, Ma'am Jesselie Amor B. Derang.
And another recipient from Prado and Recto Elementary School, their school head, Soledad S. Cabarro.
Another recipient of LCD projector, the Lama Integrated School, Ma'am Rosadelia L. Amado.
And from Manta Integrated School, Norbert H. Alamilan.
Our recipients for the 43-inch Samsung UHD Smart TV, Binuli Elementary School, Sir Elmer S. Bunesto.
From Guillermo P. Cano Elementary School, Jocelyn Alforque.
From Bill East Elementary School, Ma'am Rosalyn C. Casagan.
From Tambacon Integrated School, Rolando B. Azarcon.
From Mamagong Integrated School, Ma'am Riza B. Banjala.
And of course, from Malanding Central Elementary School, Mary Grace B. Yap.
Also a recipient for our 43-inch Samsung Smart TV, Lingwa Elementary School, Ma'am Fidelisa R. Tabar.
And of course, the last but not the least, Sapad Elementary School, Joliet B. Gonzaga.
And we now have a photo op of our stakeholder from Save the Children together with our top management. So all of the recipients, please play your projector and smart TV at the library hub in Mahico, Lanao, Illinois. Again, I would like to inform all the recipients kindly claim your educational package, which includes the LCD projector and the smart TV at Mahico Elementary School, Mahico Central Elementary School Library Hub.
And congratulations to our lucky school for receiving such blessings. And thank you so much, Save the Children.
A round of applause, please.
Messages.
And now, friends, ladies and gentlemen, let's all watch the messages of support. Sir Lord, take it away.
I'd like to send my warm greetings to all, ilabi na sa tibuok DepEd family, ug sa mga stakeholders who are listening and watching us today. Maayong adlaw kanatong tanan. Samtang padayon kita nga nagatubang sa mga challenges tungod sa COVID-19 pandemic. Nga hangtod karon, padayon paghihapon kita nga nag-adjust sa new normal nga pagpuyo nga diin ang atong mga paglihok-lihok limitado gayon. Gusto lang nako nga matuhok sa atong mga tagsa-tagsa ka mga huna-huna nga ang bayanihan ug pagtinabangay sama ni ining gipahigayon nga tinuig nga Brigada Eskwela mao'y pagpakita ngadto sa atong mga estudyante nga ang diwa sa espiritu sa pagtinabangay buhi pa. Ug kanunay unta kini nga masilsil sa una-huna sa atong mga kabataan ug sa tanan nga stakeholders nga kini dako ikatabang aron nga ang atong education mahimong effective. Nasayod kami nga tungod sa COVID-19 pandemic ang nahimong trabaho sa atong mga teachers gawa sa paghimo og lesson plan. Ang ilang usa sa trabaho mao'y ang pag-deliver sa mga education materials tungod kay hantud karon murag dili pa mahitabo ang usual physical presence sa atong mga teachers ug estudyante. I do believe that the best time for the bayanihan spirit to come alive is now. Nasayod ako nga sa atong pagtinabangay aduna kitay butang nga atong mahimo niining panahon sa krisis nga atong nasinati. So dawata ang akong mainiton nga suporta sa mga inisyatiba sa Department of Education for the enhancement of our youth's creativity, critical thinking and initiatives. Thank you very much and God bless you all.
From your World Vision family, thank you for making us part of the Brigada Eskwela Kick-Off program. We would like to reaffirm our commitment to partner with you in implementing programs that will benefit our dear learners. Through the years, World Vision remain committed in helping Filipino children reach their full potential. Again, our warmest greetings and looking forward to better days ahead, and with the Filipino Bayanihan spirit, we will succeed. Mabuhay po ang DepEd Lanao del Norte Division. Mabuhay ang mag-aaral na Pilipino. Daghang salamat.
Good day, Lanao del Norte Division. Save the Children Philippines in Iligan City is one with you as you start the annual Brigada Eskwela 2021 with the theme Bayanihan para sa Paaralan. Although the students will not be able to go back to school due to COVID-19, but it's very important that we continue to improve the school facilities so that students who see their school being beautified and improved would maintain their desire to go back to school in the near future, as well as inspire them to make use of the distance learning facilities and resources. As we Save the Children Philippines, we'll be distributing the 5,000 student activity book of the 1,001 Nights, civic education learning materials, as well as 125 teachers' kits. These learning materials will also be made available on Facebook, YouTube, and TV, so that some children can really enjoy and learn from them. We will also be donating 8 TV screens and LCD projectors to some schools to further enhance their teaching. Rest assured that Save the Children is one with you in providing quality education to your students.
Mayang adlaw kaninyong tanan. Ako si Siti Amina Kibran sa Dimaporo, the president of the Inner Wheel Club Lanao del Norte. I am excited for the upcoming 2021 Brigada Eskwela themed Bayanihan para sa Paaralan. The Inner Wheel Club Lanao del Norte share the same passion with DepEd in ensuring the continuation of quality education amidst the ongoing COVID-19, especially the Brigada Pagbasa in promoting literacy within our communities. The Inner Wheel Club Lanao del Norte look forward to partnering and strengthening what partnership we have with DepEd as we share the same advocacies and programs. I would like to congratulate one of our sisters to special mention, Sis Elsie Baroan, for having the recent project that she chaired in Carusa Integrated School in Kapatagan, Lanao del Norte. We are looking forward for the upcoming Brigada Eskwela and for the upcoming programs that DepEd has in Lanao del Norte and the partnership that we can strengthen between the Inner Wheel Club Lanao del Norte women and also DepEd Lanao del Norte. Magpasalamat mi og dako sa atong superintendent diri sa Lanao, si Edelberto Oplenaria. Of course, our beloved governor and ever supported governor, si Gov Anging Quibranza Dimaporo. Again, we are excited for the Brigada Eskwela. We are excited to continue the partnership, and we are excited to strengthen whatever we can do to ensure and promote that the kids here can continue the quality education. Thank you og maayong adlaw kaninyong tanan.
Brigada Eskwela. The term rings a bell in our ears. It's that time of the year again when we're supposed to gather in school physically to ensure that our youth will have fun, safe, positive, and conducive learning environment for a more effective and productive upcoming school year, both for the teachers and students. However, the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic as a massive global concern has brought unprecedented challenges to the educational landscape, resulting in many challenges for teachers and learners as everyone was forced to shift to distance teaching and learning models. We have transitioned to different learning modalities, such as delivering classes online. Yet digital platforms remain to be an uncharted territory for the majority of the people here in our country, especially to the far-flung provinces. This is what researchers would usually refer to as digital divide, where not everyone has access to computers or smartphones and internet connection, where not everyone has experience navigating through one application to another. Some households don't even have electricity connection. This is when bayanihan comes in. This is a time to always keep our bayanihan spirits at work. We must ensure and support our stakeholders' financial and mental capacity as we continue to transition in this unfamiliar terrain. We have to put in ourselves trust the Department of Education's Learning Continuity Plan, since it has been carefully deliberated with experts and practitioners. Because of this, alternative methods are provided, such as blended and distance learning, as opportunities for students. Let me also take this opportunity to introduce the Department of Science and Technology's Innovation, DOST Courseware. The DOST Courseware is locally produced, all original Filipino, highly interactive multimedia educational resource packages, available both Windows and Android version. Its primary goal is to develop information and communication technology learning innovation to support the upgrading and improvement of science and mathematics education in the country. The DOST courseware are provided for free to schools and are also made available online as supplemental resources for teachers and students as an interactive approach to e-learning and blended learning. The DOST Region 10 is always here to assist the teachers, students, and the parents and guardians with this innovation. I always believe Filipinos are resilient, capable, and innovative. Just imagine the massive efforts we all made in a short period of time to respond to the sudden changes in the education system. May we all realize that the changes that we previously thought of being too difficult or impossible to implement are possible after all. Together, let us seize this opportunity to put our Bayanihan spirit in action, to contribute in the aid of sustainable solutions in any learning crisis we are experiencing in this time of pandemic. Thank you.
Thank you so much to all our partners and stakeholders for your support and help to all the programs, projects, and activities of the Department of Education Division of Lanao. And now let's watch an intermission number coming from the La National High School All-Star Sayaw Pinoy. They were the 2021 Sayaw Pinoy Girls Virtual Performers conducted by the National Commission for Culture and the Arts, National Committee on Dance. Once again, let's all welcome the LNHS All-Stars.
Brigada.
Iniibig ko ang Pilipinas, aking lupang sinilangan, tahanan ng aking lahi. Iaalay ko ang aking buhay, pangarap at sisikap sa bansang Pilipinas.
You are now listening to Moral Beat.
Hirap sa salapi, pero nitong iaangat din nyo ito magagapi. Kahit sino ang iarap, Pilipinas isigaw nating lahat, Ilocano sa usog, Maranao at iba pa, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, dugo namin ay iisa. Nagkaalam na puso, umapit sa dugong pula. Kapag Pinoy nagsanib pwersa ay malagong matuspa. Walang nakakagapi, walang sinong umapi. Dahil gaya namin tayo sa utakan o hindi, bungad parating ngiti, kahit galing sa higbi. Kapag natalo ang pagkati, lahat ay kakampi. Kaya magbuhay ang Pinoy at bandila itaas. Wagayway noong matawag at sigaw ng malakas. Na tayo ay Pinoy at mauhusay na likas, na kaya natin patunayan na kaya din ng Pinas.
Mga sino makabayan?
Let them know you a true Filipino. Maniwala ka, hoy, buong mundo'y napasigaw. Respeto ay umapaw, pero
Sino makabayan?
Hot sexy girl, show yourself. Hot sexy girl, show yourself. Girl, if you bubble up, wind up, swing your belly, take up your money now, back it and get up. Girl, I rock out like mad bikini, this mad bikini, so she have to give it. Which mad I did that, it have to give me. But the sister, so call the auntie for me. Y'all spread out like T-Mobile, the green oak, she must be a girl's gone wild. So special like golden child, the girl never show them style.
Chupapi munyeño, chupapi munyeño. Chupapi munyeño, chupapi munyeño. Chupapi, 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 chupapi,
tong 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 pakitong kitong alimango sa dagat, malaki at masarap, ay hirap
say thank you so much, Lala National High School, all stars and all for that very spectacular intermission. This time, let us witness an audio presentation from our regional awardees for the 2020 Brigada Eskwela. So first, I would like to the last elementary school, first place, medium category elementary level, school principal, NNO Guzman, and school Brigada Eskwela coordinator, Cheryl C. Taro.
The education of the youth in the entire province is the concern of everyone here in the division of Lanao del Norte. The successful collaboration of all is essential, ensuring that our children go to school and are provided with free, liberating, and quality education.
The Lama Central Elementary School is one of the schools of Baroy South District, Lanao del Norte, with 15 teachers joining hand in hand to cater the needs of our learners for school year 2019-2020. We are very much privileged that DepEd Lanao del Norte, headed by SDS Edalberto L. Oplinaria, and our very supportive PSDS Sir Joselito C. Epi, together with a strong partnership with our LGU, barangay officials, GPTA, NGOs, alumni, and other stakeholders. A safe learning environment for teachers, parents, and stakeholders. Provision of the need materials for SLM printing out of SLM and NOOE funds. Number 3, strong linkage with all the stakeholders amidst pandemic situation in terms of the implementation of the learning delivery modality. Number 4, comprehensive monitoring to ensure learners' progress. Teachers and other stakeholders
members willingly donate bond papers for SLM. Barangay officials headed by Barangay Captain Vicente Pangasian offers free transportation of
Magandang araw sa ating lahat bilang isang ama ng barangay at isa sa mga stakeholder. Lubos akong nagpapasalamat sa lahat-lahat na tumulong sa gawain ng aming paaralan ng Dalama Central Elementary School. Dahil sa ating pagbabayanihan, tagumpay na nakamit ng Dalama Central Elementary School Best Implementing School 2019-2020 regional level. In behalf of the barangay official and the stakeholders, maraming salamat at mabuhay tayong lahat.
Magandang araw sa ating lahat. In behalf sa GPT officials, bilang isang GPT president ng Dalama Central Elementary School, lubos akong nagpapasalamat sa mga taong nagbigay ng suporta at panahon sa bayanihan para sa Brigada Eskwela 2020. Kaya nakamit natin ang magiging kampiyon sa Region 10. Ipagpatuloy natin ang magandang nasimulan.
With the programs and projects by our stakeholders, teachers were able to continue quality education amidst pandemic without compromising everyone's.
We are very thankful to our ASDS Rosemary Team Assessor with the SGOD team headed by SGOD Chief Maria Carmela T. Ablin and the very active DepEd Social and Mobilization Coordinator Ma'am Rasmin Lakusain for all the TA given.
These are some of the projects. Purchasing television from kinder to grade 6 through fundraising. Construction of flower boxes. Construction of hand-washing facilities from grade 1 to grade 6. Construction of chair buyers in all grade levels.
The local government unit of Baroy has always been generous in extending support to the school through the Special Education Fund to help the school implement its priority programs, projects, and activities even in this time of the pandemic, to continue the education and development of the learners as well as the teachers. As you take the road to the national level, the local government unit of Baroy is one with you in this journey. We are willing and more than ready to help the Dalama Central Elementary School.
Superintendent of Lanao del Norte, I commend the Dalama Central Elementary School for resolving so many challenges and preparation for the opening of classes last October.
Okay, that was the Dalama Central Elementary School. And now, another outdoor presentation, another regional hourly from Baroy Elementary School, second place, large category elementary level. Headed by the school principal, Raquel Jacob Busas, and the school Brigada Eskwela coordinator, is Connect Facing Dialogue.
The Brigada Eskwela program is one of the most important programs in the Department of Education. Before, this program only lasted a week, while this time, it started from June and concluded on October. Despite the challenges posed by COVID-19, even face-to-face classes are impossible to happen for a moment. Our stakeholders did not hesitate to support our school in making a contribution in kind, manpower, and cash assistance. In life, there is no such thing as impossible. It's always possible if everybody gets involved and work collaboratively. With the leadership of Dr. Raquel Humawan Cabusas, Elementary School Principal 3, we in Baroy Central Elementary School are determined to make our plans a reality. With the partnership of our stakeholders, the local government unit of Baroy Lanao del Norte, barangay officials, Parents Teachers Association, NGA, NGOs, SPG, alumni, private sectors, and parents in the community. This is how we conducted this year's Brigada Eskwela 2020 with the theme, Pagpapanatili ng Bayanihan tungo sa kalidad na edukasyon para sa kabataan, with the aim of promoting sustainable and safe living with the application of knowledge and convergence of efforts to address the required health standards and social issues at home, in school, and in the community in the context of COVID-19. Through the spirit of Bayanihan sa Paaralan, we were able to raise an amount of 4,246,878 pesos and 75 centavos. This is because here in Baroy Central Elementary School, we make things possible for the sake of our learners. We are proud to present our initiatives that are in line with the school's learning continuity plan that ensures the delivery of quality education amidst the pandemic. These are the programs and projects in the conduct of Brigada Eskwela 2020, which made our school surroundings safe, clean, green, and attractive all the time. COVID-19 ay iwasan. Panatilihin ang health protocols at kalinisan program. This includes health and sanitation through routine disinfection of our facilities, buildings, and even returned SLMs and outputs of learners. School beautification amidst COVID-19 program. School beautification is a way to create and preserve both beautiful and healthy environment where learning and camaraderie is enhanced despite the pandemic. Therefore, our school initiated this program, which includes repainting of school walls, landscaping, trimming, and pruning of trees. These are the programs and projects that show how we care and deliver quality education to our learners. Sulong Edukalidad kahit may kalamidad program. Through this initiative, we were able to distribute relief goods to 500 families in the different barangays and offered libreng gupit para sa kabataan. Bond paper mo, module iyong iyo program. Due to the massive number of learning modules that need to be printed, budget allotted for the reproduction of SLMs filed under school maintenance and other operating expenses or MOOE can easily be depleted. Hoping to bridge the gap, we mounted this program which enabled the school to provide SLMs to all our learners. Printing Made Easy program. The school received a risograph machine from the school governing council, colored printers, masterolls, and inks from LGU Baroy, and another printer units from the PTA. This made a reproduction of SLMs and printing of supplementary materials easy and stress-free. Education must happen despite of COVID-19. This program includes classroom structuring and repair, rehabilitation of hand washing facilities, water pipes, and electrical wirings. Besides, it includes a program called Module Mo, Hatid Agad sa Lugar Mo program, wherein teachers are stationed to designated places in respective barangays where our learners reside. This is for easy access of parents or guardians during distribution and retrieval of SLMs and learners' outputs. Furthermore, teachers have close and constant monitoring of learners through house-to-house, video calling, online chatting, phone calling, and texting. In sustaining the delivery of basic education from all the challenges met along the way under the new normal, we have created these programs. Brigada Pagbasa is tulong na program. The school was able to identify community volunteers or para-teachers who assisted the teachers in improving learners' reading performance of beginning and frustration readers. More to this, some parents invested reading hubs and study corners in their respective houses to make the environment conducive for learning. Their children were much more motivated to learn in a school-like setting at home. Healthy body, healthy mind, and healthy learning program. This program helped the school acquire sports equipment and multivitamins for our learners and for the teachers as well to boost our immune system against the COVID-19 virus. Furthermore, teachers performed morning exercises live via Facebook to inspire our learners to join and let our community be informed that we are always here frontlining the delivery of quality basic education to our learners and encouraging everyone to keep safe and healthy amidst the pandemic. We in Baroy Central Elementary School exercise and live with a shared leadership, decision-making, responsibility, accountability, and recognition. Above all, our best weapon is leadership with a heart that makes BCS the best. Sulong Edukalidad!
The floor. The floor kindly being the overview to presentation of the central.
The floor.
Today's society has many problems. The world seems dark because of the pandemic. How can then the education of the children cope with this? How can they enjoy and learn with fun in the face of this pandemic that bombards us at present? Seeking to preserve the essence of education, Maranding Central Elementary School conceptualized a better method to reach out to our students amidst crisis. The school taps with varied groups of people in all walks of life to have a quickening, effective endeavor that awakens and inspires our beloved pupils. A brother and a sister was so worried if they could still continue with their studies. A brother and a sister was so worried if they could still continue with their studies. One day, they go to school to see for themselves if they can attend their classes. When they came at the gate is closed. Then, they start reading the health protocol posted at the gate. They've seen one of their teachers asking her if they could get inside. They sit at the administration building and tried to look around and started to ponder if tuloy pa rin ba ang edukasyon nila. Then, a brilliant idea was born. A powerful project was being conceived and implemented. Bond paper mo, module ko as a theme in our Brigada Eskwela school year 2020-2021. This will open the door to a new experience in the educative process. As Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. The Bond Paper Mo module ko will open the door to a new experience in life in the life of our dear beloved pupils.
Morning, Barangay Captain Joffy Fong of Maranding here. I'm here at the Maranding Central School this morning. Wonderful morning, and I'm here to express my gratitude and support to the Maranding Central School. And of course, throughout the years, we'll be doing this as long as I'm here. As the Punong Barangay and the rest of my council has always been supportive all the way. The Brigada Eskwela program for the Department of Education here at Maranding Central School. The Bond Paper Co module mo is has been activated ever since the pandemic have started.
Sa Maranding Central Elementary School ang magiawhag ang suporta sa tanang mga ginikanan nga moadto kita sa eskwelahan sa Maranding aron sa paghimo sa atong Brigada Eskwela nga ato gyud ipakita ang atong bayanihan spirit nga pagahimuon karong Lunes. Kita kids ug ayaw pud kalimot nga magdala ta sa inyong mga i-donate nga mga bond paper.
Pagbigkisin lakas at diwa. Tara na, brigada na. Brigada Eskwela, magkaisa sama-sama. Brigada Eskwela, salim na buong barkada. Brigada Eskwela, kilos na pagbayanihan na. Kaya hawak kamay, sabay-sabay, kapit-bisig, bumbay. Tuloy pa rin ang edukasyon ko. Magbago man ang sitwasyon ng mundo, handa na kong hamunin ang aking mundo. Pagkatuloy pa rin. Oh.
Module ko sa MCES, tuloy pa rin ang edukasyon ko. Mabuhay!
Tuloy pa rin ang edukasyon ko. Kahit anong mangyari, nandun pa rin. Nasa Diyos ang awa, sa tao ang gawa, basta tuloy sa pagsulong. Edukalidad.
Maraming salamat. Bond paper mo, module ko.
Once again, congratulations to our Brigada Eskwela regional implementers and winners. Again, congratulations to the Lama Central Elementary School, Baroy Central Elementary School, and Malanding Central Elementary School. We're so glad and honored to have with us this morning here at Baroy Central Elementary School our provincial administrator, the Honorable CP Amina Kibransa Dimagol. Kaway-kaway po, ma'am. Thank you for coming. Alright, happy ka natin maganda na provincial administrator ng ating probinsya. And now let's watch an intermission number coming from our member of the Voice of Danao. Let's all welcome John Rick, the Bravo.
Pagmasdan ng ulan, unti-unting pumapatak sa mga halaman, mga bulaklak. Pagmasdan ng dilim, unti-unting bumabalo sa buong paligid tuwing umuulan. Kasabay ng ulan, bumuhos ang iyong ganda. Kasabay ng hangin, kumakanta. Maribang huwag ka na, sa piling ko'y lumisan pa, hanggang ang langit kulay tumilan na. Buhos na ulan, aking mundo'y nunuring tuluyan. Tulad ng pag-agos mo, di mapipigil ang puso kong nagliliyak. Pag-ibig ko'y umaapaw, damdamin ko'y humihiyaw sa tuwa. Tuwing umuulan at kapiling ka, dalangin ito ng puso kong sumasama mo. Pag-ibig ko'y umaapaw, damdamin ko'y humihiyaw sa tuwa. Tuwing umuulan.
We are happy to announce that our provincial administrator, now CP Amina Kimoro, is with us today. And she pledged that the Inner-Wheel Club of the Provincial Danao del Norte is going to donate aids to selected schools for the Brigada Eskwela 2021. Thank you so much, Ma'am Amina, and the Inner-Wheel Club of Danao Provincial, Danao del Norte Provincial Province. Let us send another messages of support from our Vice Governor, Honorable Christina N. Hatay, and also the President of the Girl Scouts of the Philippines, Danao del Norte Chapter, and Colonel Ray B. Almania, Commander for 2nd Mechanized Brigade, and Police Colonel Visayas B. Bacorel Jr., Provincial Director of the Philippine National Police, Lanao del Norte Province.
Maayong buntag ka natong tanan sa atong pinalangga nga Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Edelberto Oplinaria, sir, sa tanan nga mga kawani sa Division Office, sa ato ang mga pinalangga nga mga magtutudlo, o sa kinatibuk-an na nga pamilya sa Department of Education, sa ato mga ginikanan, mga estudyante, mga kabataan, nga uban ka nato karon, sa ato ang mga local government officials, tanan nga mga stakeholders, ug sa tanan nga mga nagmahal sa edukasyon sa atong mga kabataan. Sa makausap pa, maayong buntag kanatong tanan. Sa ngalan sa Girl Scouts of the Philippines, Lanao del Norte Council, uban na ang atoang Council Executive, Ms. Ruth Villanes, ug sa ngalan usab sa atoang Sangguniang Panlalawigan members sa Sangguniang Panlalawigan sa Lalawigan sa Lanao del Norte, amo nga ipadangat ang amo nga mainiton nga pagbati sa Department of Education sa kick-off ceremony sa Brigada Eskwela 2021. Dawata usab ang amo ang kinasingkasing nga pagpasalamat uban ang among pagsaludo kaninyong tanan nga taliwala sa pandemya nga ato nga nasinati, taliwala sa mga pagsulay, sa mga kalisod, nagpadayon ang inyong commitment o pagmahal o pagtunol sa maayong edukasyon para sa atong mga kabataan. Nahimo kamo nga mga inspirasyon, ang inyong pagka-creative, ang inyong perseverance, ang inyong mga sakripisyo among nakita tanan ug niana kami kaninyo nagapasalamat. Ang Girl Scouts of the Philippines, Lanao del Norte Council ug ang tanan nga mga aktibo and very supportive members sa Sangguniang Panlalawigan, buot mapadangat kaninyo sa amo ang commitment of support para sa atong malampuson nga pagpahigayon sa Brigada Eskwela 2021. Ako usab nga pahimuslan kani nga maong higayon sa pag-awhag sa atong mga katawhan, sa ato ang mga negosyante, mga mamumuo, mga empleyado, mga ginikanan, o sa tanan na nga mga nagmahal sa kaugmaon sa atong mga kabataan sa pagsuporta niining inisyatibo sa ato ang Department of Education. Ang inyong suporta, ang ato ang suporta o contribution, dako og kahimuan alang sa kaugmaon sa atong mga kabataan. Mabuhay ang mga bayani sa Lanao del Norte, mabuhay ang Department of Education. Daghang salamat, amping, God bless us all. Maayong
In behalf of the 2nd Mechanized Infantry Magbalantay Brigade, I congratulate the Department of Education, Province of Lanao del Norte for the successful launching of the virtual Division Brigade Eskwela kick-off ceremony. In spite of the COVID-19 pandemic, the Department of Education of Lanao del Norte has continued its commitment of providing better education for our children. This year, with the theme Bayanihan para sa Paaralan, is a manifestation of the commitment of your stakeholders, 2nd Mechanized Brigade being one of them, in pursuing this year's theme, Bayanihan para sa Paaralan, is a statement of our commitment being one of your stakeholders in supporting you in all your endeavors towards providing a continued education despite the pandemic. Makakaasa po kayo ng inyong kasundaluhan, ang 2nd Mechanized Infantry Magbalantay Brigade ay patuloy na sumusuporta upang makapagbigay tayo ng magandang edukasyon sa ating mga kabataan at may angat ang antas ng kalagayan ng karunungan ng ating mga kabataan. Ito ay pagpapatunay ng pagpapahalaga natin at pagtitiwala ng ating mga kabataan ang pag-asa ng ating bayan. Maraming salamat po sa Department of Education, Lanao del Norte sa inyong patuloy na pagtitiwala sa inyong sa Department of Education. Maraming salamat po sa inyong walang kapagurang pagtupad sa inyong tungkulin. Kayo po ang aming bayani.
There is no other program that unites almost all sectors in the realization of educational goals that can be identified as efficient as Brigada Eskwela. In its ability to bring out together various sectors in the community, all for the benefit of our school children, all for the concern towards the school they once attended, and all for the love of education. Indeed, Brigada Eskwela has the power of making us parents and the community as a whole realize that our children's school needs to be checked once in a while. Me as a parent, I would like to be comfortable with the thought of leaving my children in an environment physically safe for them, no hazard, no dangerous area within the school premises, and definitely equipped with facilities which is functional. This initiative instills the value of bayanihan. The fact alone that some parents take time out of their usual daily routine and devote considerable time for Brigada Eskwela and is also uplifting to the morale of the teachers who is oftentimes constrained by the existing resources available for them. In my capacity as the Provincial Director of Lanao del Norte Police Provincial Office, I would like to express my heartfelt thanks for making the Philippine National Police as part of your Brigada Eskwela 2021. Looking forward, and we are very glad to work with you again and be part of creating a school environment that will help children to learn better. Once again, thank you very much. Stay safe and God bless us all.
All right, thank you so much to our partners here in the Department of Education Division of Lanao del Norte. And now we will be entertained with another intermission number, this time coming from the DepEd Indakan Cultural Dance Troupe. Let's all welcome them with a big round of applause.
Chabacano de Zamboanga.
I receive another message of support from Honorable Abdullah, Commander Bravo Makapaar, or PTA member of the Bangsamoro Regional Muslim Mindanao and Lanao del Norte, and Yan Miao Jing, Director for 3 Acts of Goodness Project, Mr. Nestor P. Castillo, Mino Sports Manager, Nestle Philippines, and our President, Federated PTA, Lanao del Norte, Romeo J. Alamas.
Alhamdulillahi Alamin, wabihi nasta'in wa alayhi natawakkal. Wa ba'da, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Magandang hapon sa ating lahat. Binabati ko kayong lahat, ang mga magulang, mga estudyante, at ang mga guro sa DP na nanonood ngayon sa kick-off ceremony na ito ng Brigada Eskwela na may timang handang paaralan para sa handang pasukan. Ang masasabi ko sa lahat ng nakikinig, ang mga leader, bawat sektor, ang mga municipal mayor, mayora, natin gobernadora, natin kailangan magtulungan tayo para sa pagsusulong ng edukasyon ng mga kabataan na sila ang pag-asa ng ating bayan at sila rin ang pag-asa ng ating edukasyon para isuporta sa ating republika ng ating Pilipinas. Magbayanihan tayo para sa pagbubukas ng ating mga paaralan simula ngayon, Augusto 3, 2021 hanggang sa September 30, 2021. Maraming salamat sa ating lahat na nanonood. Nandito po tayo sa ating opisina, and in behalf the member of the Parliament ng Bangsamoro Transition Authority, Bangsamoro Autonomous Region, Muslim Mindanao, bilang isa sa mga leader ng mga warrior ng Northeast Mindanao Front, ako po ang kinikilala ninyo, inyong alipin na si Commander Abdullah Bravo Gordiano Makapaar. Maraming salamat at maayong hapon sa inyong tanan.
Auspicious greetings to our 3X of Goodness family in Lanao del Norte. On behalf of our founder, Venerable Master Xing Yun of Fo Guang San Foundation, we have appreciated all your effort exerted for Brigada Eskwela over the past years, while sending our congratulations to Brigada Eskwela 2021. We have unprecedented shared experience with every person on earth last year. We experienced uncertainty, fear, despair, loss, or intolerance. We wonder if life would be better on the moon. Yet we are Filipino, rooted in this land of our ancestors. We inherit resilience, honesty, and patience to love our children, pupils, nation, and Mother Nature. After 16 months of lockdowns and stay-home quarantines, we share resources and grow stronger together. We are grateful to have each other. Fo Guang San Foundation sponsor and Department of Education's officer are pressful of your hard work. Our 3X of Goodness volunteers and all partners are appreciative of your effort. Parents and students are humble because of you. Thank you for your love and hardships to develop people and elevate society. You are our educators, our model for generosity, harmony, and hope. Lanao del Norte is strong under your spiritual leaderships for educations and the acts of goodness. From Venerable Master Xing Yun, when we understand the law of causes and effect, we live life willingly and bravely. When we see causes and conditions clearly, we open our hearts truly. When we walk the middle path, we accept all things calmly. When we use wisdom, we become carefree. When we reach true happiness, we perfect our life. May you be blessed with good health, positivity, compassion, and mindful practices. Happy Brigada Eskwela 2021 from Fogbangsan Foundations.
Bayanihan para sa paaralan. Kami pong lahat ay nakikiisa sa Department of Education Schools Division Lanao del Norte na pinamumunuan ni Sir Edilberto Oplinaria para makamit ang tagumpay ng 2021 Brigada Eskwela at Brigada Pagbasa. Naway lahat po kayo ay magkaroon ng champion energy para po maitaguyod ang pagtitibay ng kagawaran ng edukasyon sa paghahatid ng dekalidad na edukasyon sa lahat ng ating mga learners anuman ang pagsubok na dadalhin ng pandemya. Naway lahat po tayo ay pagpatuloy ang pagtatagumpay ng Basic Education Learning Continuity Platform. Maraming salamat po. Bayanihan.
Maayong buntag sa tanan, labi na sa atong pinalanggang principal si Ma'am Sinal, ang atong faculty and staff din sa Lanao Norte National Catholic High School, labi na sa atong administrator, ang atong team magkaroon mga bayanihan sa paralan. Ako nagawag usab, labi na niining panahon na nga ipanghiusgan karon ang Brigada Eskwela. Taliwala sa COVID-19 pandemic na inapunta kitang mga ginikanan mag-iusa kita pagtabang sa atong anak. Kaya ang kalampuan sa atong mga anak ka na to. So, pasalamat ato na bisan pa nining tanan, bisan pa sa mga pagsulay, ang Ginoo ginahibaluan nining tanan. So, sa ngalan sa DepEd, sa National o sa Division of Lanao del Norte, sa Eskwelahan, ang salamat. Good morning.
Stakeholders for your messages. Before I begin our closing remarks, a fair reminder to everybody that the attendance will be checked through the following links. Kindly url.com/2021/division off. Kindly fill in the link given for your attendance. The right inform all our schools that the most number of participants, including our external and internal stakeholders, during the kick-off ceremony of the 2021 Brigada Eskwela and the launching of the Brigada Pagbasa ceremony will receive a certificate of recognition. This time, let us hear hosting remarks from Dr. Armin and Amisai, Education Program Supervisor for Congress. Thank you so much, Maria and Sergio. Good day to everyone. Happy Monday. First, early, this is not open certainly an offer of the life and the view seem to be open by trying again, failing again, and getting difficult. We actively raise ourselves in the way of life, having our business. For almost 2 years, the community within this pandemic, we just forced an unprecedented national shutdown. And it affects now our educational system. But it does not mean learning and the program's implementation will stop. Education must go on, of our department, Secretary, Honorable Leonor Marcolis Jr., emphasized the mantra of the Department of Education. This Brigada Eskwela and Brigada Pagbasa people ceremony is one of the essential activities which can help also in enhancement of the learning and peace environment of our learners. And we are glad that our department presently implements this program. So on behalf of our school doctor and operational division chief, Dr. Marla Carmela Abir, let's thank our stakeholders from the provincial. The CIT chief, Dr. Maya Eva Igor, to the social administration in charge, Dr. Rasina Kokani, division office personnel, school head, first of all, we want for another make this activity a success. According to Chief Theology, we connected project to change the world. We carry all the power we need inside ourselves already. All we have to do is to have the power to do the better. Thank you very much. God bless and good luck for all of us.
Thank you so much, Dr. Arvind Dimas, our Education Program Supervisor of the School Governance and Operations Division. We would also like to thank, of course, the municipal officials of the municipal government of Nagoya, Lanao del Norte, headed by our beloved mayor, the Honorable Rosa Data Pulason. And not to forget our ever-active teaching staff of Nagoya Central Elementary School. Daghang salamat kayo sa inyong suporta and sa inyong kaminayong pag-decorate dito sa atong mga events sa Lanao del Norte. Headed, of course, by our school administrator, Dr. Raquel Umawan Capusas. And now for our unity dance from Jen. Let us all watch and, of course, together we shall dance and induct with our DepEd LDN dance troupe, DepEd in Dapat.
Let's dance, radiate peace and unity across cultures and nations. Let's connect, let's celebrate. Be part of this movement of unity through dance. Sumasayaw ang langit, habang sa lupa'y umaawi. Ilalim
So much to all the viewers, our stakeholders, the Debit family, to my friends, Director Marks, to the sister of Senador Kiko Pangilinan, Ma'am Chef, and to all of you, thank you sa mga friends. Thank you. We're done. Alhamdulillah. Bye-bye.
Live. Hello guys. Hello vlog. Welcome to my guys. Oh, sorry. Live. Hi. Hello. Yes. Hi. Welcome vlogs. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Debit TV LDN. Thank you so much.
Live. Hello live. Maunta.
Thank you, Baroy Central, the host school, Baroy, Lanao del Norte, the host municipality. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's Yuri family, CID, OSTS, to our superintendent. Thank you.
Done.
Thank you, ha.
Okay.
Ay, thank you, Sir Flor. Sir Fred, thank you. Thank you, Sir.